awe, hope, and disbelief. His mother wiped a tear from her eye, while his father raised a proud hand in the air, half wave, half salute. Jason pressed his forehead against the cool glass, the fields below shrinking into neat green squares. He hadn't even had time to grab his books. None of that mattered now. Beside him, Kingston pulled a sleek tablet from his briefcase and handed it to Jason. "This is your academic file from Westbridge. I had my team retrieve it this morning. Impeccable grades, perfect attendance, and a recommendation letter from your science teacher. You're more than qualified." Jason stared at the screen. "But, why me? Why do you care?" Kingston gave a small smile, something almost fatherly flickering in his eyes. "Your father once saved my company from ruin. 25 years ago, I launched my first project in drought-prone farmland. Experts called it a disaster. But your father, he stayed. He helped me irrigate those fields. We succeeded because of him. I never forgot." Jason's throat tightened. He looked down, unsure what to say. Kingston leaned closer. "And besides, I see something in you, Jason. Fire. Determination. That same steel your father had. It's not about charity. It's about justice." Within minutes, the helicopter was circling Westbridge Academy again. Students poured out of the classrooms, faces turned skyward, phones in hand. Mason stood near the front, his confident smirk from yesterday completely vanished. The chopper landed on the same lawn. Jason followed Kingston down the steps, his heart pounding, but not with fear this time. Principal Carter stood waiting, surrounded by board members Kingston's assistant had summoned. His face was pale, his usual arrogance replaced by panic. "Mr. Kingston, sir, this is highly irregular. You cannot." Kingston raised a single hand. Silence fell. "I can. And I will." He turned to the board. "This school just expelled one of its top students, not for misconduct or poor performance, but because he came from a farm." He gestured to Jason. "This boy has more integrity and grit than half your roster of legacy admits." Carter stammered, "We have our standards, our traditions." "Your standards," Kingston cut in sharply, "are rooted in prejudice." He turned to Jason. "Do you want to return here?" Jason hesitated, then shook his head. "No, sir." Carter looked smug again, but Kingston's next words wiped the expression clean. "Good. Because I'm opening a scholarship fund today, fully endowed by Kingston Enterprises. Not just here, but for students across the state. Kids from farms. From small towns. From struggle. Kids like Jason Miller. And I'm launching a new academy, built on merit, not money. Jason will be the first enrolled. And the first student ambassador." Gasps rippled through the crowd. Kingston turned back one final time. "You didn't just expel a student, Mr. Carter. You lost the future." Then he placed a hand on Jason's shoulder, turned, and walked back to the helicopter. Jason didn't look back. As the blades roared to life again, Mason stood stunned, the smirk gone for good. Other students clapped. Some even cheered. And high above Westbridge Academy, Jason stared into the horizon, the sky opening up before him, not just with possibility, but with purpose. He had lost everything. And somehow, he had gained so much more.